Detective Gumshoe, please tell me what you found in your investigation so far. Roger, leave it to me, sir. I have 3 things to report. First up, is about Kate's clothes. They were sent to the crime lab. Traces of an extremely powerful sleeping drug called Sleepy's were found on him. So that means after Kate was drugged at Court Lake, she was brought to the roof of the Grand Tower. Well, no shit. What, you think she just naturally took a fucking nap? I was gonna say that they probably just knocked her out, but whatever. That's right, sir. Now for item number 2. The footage from the security camera at the Grand Tower's elevator. The footage that captured Huang and Judge Courtney going up to the roof. The elevator is generally the only way to get to the rooftop. And if the elevator was used, that person who used it would be caught on camera. Exactly. In other words, if you look over the footage from a couple of days ago, you should be able to see an unconscious Kate being carried up to the roof. Incoming, does that mean you... I checked out all the footage from before the incident 2 days ago on Fast Forward. I see. And the results? Well, actually, nothing came up, sir. Kate never showed up on the tape at all. Which means they got her up there a different way. That was unexpected. I guess it won't be so easy. How was Kate brought up to the roof of the tower? I should take a moment to carefully consider the possibilities. Well then, let's hear your 3rd and final report. Yes, sir. Last but not least, the most important thing to report. I'm so happy to be able to investigate with you again, Mr. Edgeworth. So the way you get up onto the roof without being seen would be going... Fuck. I would say fly, but what fucking... Like a helicopter, I guess? That's really fucking obvious. Christ. I'm gonna give it all my all to arrest the culprit. That is all, sir. I apologize for putting you through so much, Detective Gumshoe, however. That was your most important report. It had nothing to do with the case at all. I would have preferred something that's actually useful. Oh, that merciless attitude. That's the Mr. Edgeworth I know, sir. Yeah, it makes me feel way better. A young boy has been kidnapped. I want you to help us search for him. A kidnapping, sir? The victim is a boy by the name of John Marsh. Ah, the kid with the horns. Yes. Yes, do you know about him? I saw that boy myself, sir. Was that this morning? That's right. He came out of the trailer over there, and then he walked towards the garbage area. The garbage pickup area. That's right over there, pal. That's where all the trash in the Grand Tower's offices, in the Grand Office's, Tower's office is whatever. That's where the trash goes. I don't know what happened after that. Since I left the place around then, it seems we must investigate the garbage pickup area. Yeah, but we have to talk to her. All my hard work's helped move the case forward. I reckon it's all in a good day's work. I'm not so sure about that. We've been chasing after an entirely different person. Indeed. It seems she did not properly examine the photo earlier. Well now, is my info really all that bad? No. Some of the blame also falls on us for relying on a dubious information source. It's time for us to regroup and start over. Can you hold on a sec? If you think I'm staying quiet after being called a dubious source, you got another thing coming. Fine then. Guess I'll just have to tell you about the scoop I've been saving. You've been saving? A scoop? Probably not. Although I'm not expecting much, let's hear it. What is the scoop of yours? It's Mozilla. I have decisive evidence that the mighty Mozilla exists. Okay, let's go, okay. Hold up. I'm being serious. Y'all might not believe it, but that's true. We don't have much time, but I guess there's no other way. Would this decisive evidence of yours be something you recorded on that tape recorder? That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. You're good at figuring things out, aren't you? It's the sound of Moozilla spewing out fire. This place nearly became a sea of flames. It's just the paint thinner catching on fire, if you say so. Next to the heater. That's 100% what it is. Don't think that face of you if you don't make that face. If you think I'm lying, then you have to listen for yourself. Ready? Here comes the flame. God. How was that? It's hard to tell over your shouting. But if you say so, I guess it could be flames. Miss Swift, did you truly witness these so-called flames? Well, to tell you the truth, I didn't really see it with my own two eyes. On account of, I wasn't actually there at the time. If Moozilla had appeared, wouldn't you have noticed no matter where you were? Well, I was a ways off and was using a slightly unusual recording method, so... Could you explain to me this recording method in more detail? I guess I just dug my own grave. God damn it. It was on the radio! Truth is, I was aiming for a scoop, and so I did some wireless wiretapping. Wait a minute. Wireless wiretapping? If there's no wires, how did you tap them? Okay, please don't concern yourself with the semantics. She was simply intercepting wireless communications and listening in without permission. I've been spending the last few days scoping out the Grand Tower with my mentor. So you were investigating the black market auctions. In that case, you naturally would have taped the immediate area surrounding the Grand Tower. You betcha, but right then and there, I hear an earth-shattering roar. Finally, Moozilla appears. My heart is pounding. I feel him drawing near. So everything except the sound is just her own personal impressions, right? In the end, it seems that you didn't actually see anything. Well, I reckon Ryan's more my thing. Anyways, as I continue tuning into the situation, little Miss K over there almost shatters my eardrums. Eavesdropping is for cowards. Why don't you come out here and fight us fair and square? What was that sound just now? So she was intercepting those. That's actually really important. Huh, I see, Miss Swift. While you were eavesdropping, you were surprised by Kay's voice and fell over. In other words, you did not hear her voice directly. You heard it via the radio waves emitted by the bug, did you not? What? Then does that mean the one who planted the bug on me was not her? I was just eavesdropping. I never stooped to bugging nobody. Miss Swift, do you mind if we borrow the tape for a while? Just do what you please already. Nice. Mr. Edgeworth! Oh, those two. Oh, Mr. Keys, Miss Barry. Did you find him? Not yet. Just where would John be? John? No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. They don't know anything about the kidnapping. Regarding Sebastian, we found him not too long ago. Really? That's great. Thank you so much. Now I won't be arrested again. Oh, God damn it. Ignoring him. Hey. Yeah, there you go. Better. You got any news? Even though Regina also searched with her friends. We were beaten to the punch. By friends, does she mean her animals? Yes. Yes. If I recall correctly, wasn't the Berry Big Circus supposed to have a performance today? Yep, that's right. We've all been practicing a lot for this upcoming performance. Will Simon also be performing? Of course! He's been practicing really hard even though he keeps saying, no way, no way! He even wrote in a balloon and did lots of advertising for us. So Mr. Edgeworth, you should also come by and see Simon's heroics. Very well. And as if we're able to successfully solve this case, I'll watch anything you do, okay? Sounds like you were saying you used animals in your search. Yep, I thought we would be able to find him if I used Regent and Astique, but Simon said, "No way, no way," and stopped me. No fun. If Simon hadn't been there, there probably would be a mass panic right about now. Yeah, no, it would have killed, someone would have died. The fucking elephant hit someone. Simon, why did you stop her? Kay. It would have made the city more fun, like the circus. Mr. Edgeworth, please forgive me. Why is he apologizing to me? I haven't said anything yet. God damn it. I don't want to talk to him. As expected, Mr. Edgeworth, how'd you find him? Naturally, it was all thanks to his powers of logic and reasoning. Actually, it was just a coincidence. It was pure luck. Yes, we weren't any help at all, were we? Don't be silly, of course you helped. Really, thanks a lot. Where were you guys searching, Simon? It was a bit far off, but we searched around the Sunshine Coliseum. The Sunshine Coliseum, so they were by the shore. It's probably at the Waste Center is where he's being held. There are a lot of people at the event, so I thought you might have gone as well. An event? Sounds like fun. Is it a festival? I want to go too. It was a lot of fun. There were food stands, fireworks, and much more. Simon got worn out by all the people in the crowd pretty quickly, though. You didn't have to tell them that. It's settled. Once we wrap up this case, let's go over there. Fucking memed. At any rate, I'm glad we were able to find him so quickly. You were. Why is that? The truth is, our circus show is about to start soon. So I don't think we would have been able to help out with the search much longer. Sorry to burden you with this when you also needed to prepare for your performance. No, it's okay. Please don't worry about it. After all, I also didn't want to get arrested again. I'm so relieved you're able to find him, Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, but the warden still hasn't been declared guilty yet. What? So you're saying there's still a chance I might be arrested? No way, no way. Okay, please don't tease him. It's not teasing. It's just true. Why? Gummy said John headed towards the garbage pickup area. Indeed, there might be some traces of him left behind. Milk! We'll rest until I've inspected everything. Milk. Well, that'll move something forward, probably. The garbage pickup time is at 11 a.m., so that's why there is no trash. Well, I looked here earlier. The place was overflowing with garbage, sir. Ah, smart. What you do is you put them in the fucking box thing, or a box, and you just leave it there. Looks like today is the day when bulk waste is picked up during the garbage pickup. So then you can move the body without even being seen. Body as in person. There are really a lot of bulky items placed there, pal. The garbage truck's compactor can crush any kind of garbage to dust. No, it seems the case of bulk waste is transported as is without being crushed. Huh. What do you know about how bulk waste is disposed of, Mr. Edgeworth? Maybe Mr. Shields, in order to accomplish his Mr. Edgeworth acquisition plan, sent him something like a moving process and structural brochure. There are times when you're so sharp it's scary, although they're few and far between. Wow. Okay. Looks like the garbage pickup area is locked. It's probably to prevent people from outside the Grand Tower from disposing of their trash here. Fucking illegal dumpers, dude. I totally haven't done that before. This milk carton is... Hey, if there's not a lock, it's not illegal. It's the one John was drinking out of. There's no mistake. Something must have happened to John here. Combined with Detective Gumshoe's testimony, the chances are high that John was attacked at the garbage pickup area. Nice. If it was here, there wouldn't be many witnesses. But why would John have come to a place like this? It would be natural to think that he came here to throw something away. We have no way of knowing since the garbage truck has already collected everything. I need to do some logicking. Okay. Jesus. So this should connect and be like, this, he wasn't seen here. The only vehicles that came through the plaza this morning were the taxi and blue truck. And Mr. DeBast was kidnapped in that taxi. Yes, meanwhile, John was attacked in the garbage pickup area. And the garbage was collected from there at 11 a.m. Oh, I've got it, sir. The blue truck was actually... Oh, wait. Fuck, what time did he get kidnapped? Fuck. Or I'll just say it was like not... It was past 11 or whatever, because the milk's still there. So the question is, where did they put him? That's right. The blue truck came through the plaza was a garbage truck. However, be that as it may, the officer who gave us this information made no mention that the blue truck was a garbage truck. Talk about careless. How could someone mistake a garbage truck for a normal truck? That's not okay. Today was the day for the collection of bulk waste. I suspect it was a standard truck without a trash compactor that came by to collect the trash. John was taken away by this garbage truck. And where do garbage trucks go? To the dump, of course. Hold up. The culprit was disguised as a garbage collector, right? Then the truck was probably fake too. How do we know they really went to the dump? No, the garbage truck should have been real. Huh? Why is that? That will be made clear if you simply take a look at the garbage pickup area. I was kidnapped was real. The fact that there's no trash? The lock?
Take that!
The garbage pickup area is locked. Only a real garbage collector could have unlocked it to collect the trash. Sure, he couldn't steal a key. Or have one made. Precisely, we should assume that a genuine garbage truck was used. For example, the kidnapper could have put John into a large cardboard box. If the box was mixed in with the rest of the bulk waste, the garbage collector would have carried John away without even knowing it. Exactly. The culprit could then lie in wait at the garbage dump. And if they said I threw it away by mistake, the box would be returned to them. Fucking 8-head. Any garbage dump nearby? Yes, 2. Let's see. Oh, there's 2 of them. It will go to Waste Center. Because waste management should just be whatever. Should actually be processing it. So which garbage dump was he taken to? Could there be a hint in any of the information I hold? Okay. I don't know what this is even for. Which garbage dump? I doubt there's an explosion. Fireworks, probably that. I mean, it's not, both aren't far, but you'd probably want to go to the waste center. I just say waste center because I know waste management tends to be where garbage is crushed and burned and stuff. Mr. Keys, didn't you say that there were fireworks at the Coliseum earlier? What about them? Were those fireworks set off during the day? Yeah, even just while we were there. A bunch of them were set off. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? That explosion sound we heard at the end of the kidnapper's phone call could very well have been the fireworks. Don't think you can get away with this. Then come and get me. I'll be looking forward to it. That is, if you can bring me to justice. But I highly doubt that. For the sound to have been picked up by the phone, it must have been fairly loud. So that means the culprit was near the Coliseum. Which means... I mean, both of these are relatively close. You could walk to either of these areas. If this map is to scale, that is. Which I don't know if it is, to be fair. No, okay. I can't. I thought I was going to pull up the map. I bet the fireworks could be heard in. Indeed, it would be impossible for us to search the entire area by ourselves. If only we could have the police lend us a hand. Unless we're gonna say that... Yeah, I mean, it's just right there. I don't know, I feel like you could hear them from either places. But if you're inside, probably not. They should have heard it. But the fact they didn't, then it has to be the center. Based on the explosion sound we heard from the kidnapper's phone, we know that John is being confined someplace in the vicinity of the Coliseum. One of the garbage dumps is right next to the Coliseum. Right next to it, sure. I'd consider all of this right next to each other, but it's not to scale, because these aren't just like 1 blocks. John was almost certainly taken there. In which case, the place he is being confined to must also be somewhere close by. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. Gary asked you that you search the area around this garbage dump. You don't have to ask me like we're strangers, sir. You feel so distant. Please just order me around like you normally do. Are you sure, Detective? Right now I'm not a prosecutor. Didn't I tell you, sir? You're always a prosecutor in my heart. Detectives don't just investigate for the sake of prosecutors. You have my thanks, Detective. Nice, nice, nice. Mr. Edgeworth, look, it's almost time. Yes, it would be best if we hurry. They should also be at their limit. Detective Gumshoe, I'm counting on you. Leave it to me, sir. This may be an unofficial investigation, but I'll call in all my pals from the station to help. I'll help too. Stealing John back is my job after all. I'll be returning to the courtroom. I might be able to draw out some more time. Okay, well then. Even in the depths of night. Clock just struck 2. We have to hurry. Yes, sir. My introduction. When no other bird dares to take flight. Poor guy. April 6th, 2:16 p.m. 2:16. We just fucking missed that 16 minutes extra. Hey, boys. Fucking pushes him down. Well, well, well. If it isn't a former prosecutor, Edgeworth. Waste of best. Witness face forward. We're not done talking yet. Like I said, you see, exactly what I needed to help that person out, Your Honor. You know, it's a crying shame. Having a beautiful woman declared guilty. Honestly, it brings tears to my eyes. I'm glad he put the wig back on. But you see, there's no reason for me to go out of my way to hide evidence just for her, just to save her. That's for the court to decide, to be fair, but we already know you did! However, we saw the testimony of your son, Prosecutor DeBest. He testified that he handed the evidence over to you. Oh, well, I haven't the slightest clue what he was talking about. I simply cannot imagine why Sebastian would have said something like that, you know? Shut the fuck up. What if there is evidence that shows your connection with Warden Roland? Huh? And just what do you think you're doing, former Prosecutor Edgeworth? I was under the impression that you were no longer in any position to stand in court. Miles Edgeworth, how dare you barge into my prosecutor's bench? Francisco, I'm sorry. I need you to lend me the bench for a little while. Hey, look, if Maya can be back here as a defense lawyer, so can Edgeworth. What are you saying? Judge Corday, I brought vital evidence related to this case. Your Honor, please allow me to testify. As a witness. She'd never allow it. Objection. Bet, bitch. Courtney Pie. Uncle Ray also asked that he be allowed to testify. There are no objections for the prosecution either, right? Huh. Understood. The prosecution also has no objections. Objection. There's no way you can allow something like this, you know? Such high-handed methods. What are you gonna do, cry about it? Surely are enough to warrant being held in contempt of court, when you say Courtney. As long as Jean is still in danger. Judge Courtney cannot rule against the warden. I must convey to her somehow that the search for her son is progressing. Judge Courtney, I ask that you have faith in me and my assistant. Now that you mention it, where exactly is she? She got a lead and is currently investigating something. She's currently out searching for the most important piece of evidence. Objection. It's a waste of time. There's no such evidence. Are you stolen for time? How disgraceful. Objection. Most important piece of evidence, huh? Courtney Pie. I don't really know what that evidence is, but I think we should have faith in her. After all, even if she may not look at it, she's still the great thief. Somehow it seems that Mr. Shields understands. He understands it's Kay. Judge Courtney! We've already determined the general location of that evidence. It's only a matter of time before she steals the evidence back. Huh. I understand. Then I shall give you a special permission to testify. Thank you, Your Honor. This is ridiculous! Shut the fuck up, bitch. This vital evidence that you have found, please present it to the court. Blaise DeBest and Patricia Rowland are somehow connected. Allow me to present the evidence that proves it. Which piece of evidence shows that? Yeah, sure. The thingy. Yeah, the thingy. Report on Knightley? Yeah. Second, this document contains a detailed report regarding the interrogation of a certain man. Certain man. That man being the late Horace Knightley. The man we are here for today. And the one who interrogated him was the defendant in this trial, Patricia Rowland. So that means that this was an interrogation where... That's right. Patricia Rowland murdered Knightley in the aftermath of the interrogation. And that very interrogation has been recorded in this written report. That definitely sounds like vital evidence. Miles Edgeworth, just now you referred to that document as a written report. Now, just who in the world was that report written for? I thought you might ask that, Francisco. And that's precisely what is the most important about this report. We found this document inside the safe on the storeroom on the 51st floor of the Grand Tower. The 51st floor, the storeroom for the black market auction. Indeed. And the conductor of the auction was you, Blaise DeBest. You received a report about the victim from Warden Rowland. In the face of this evidence, can you still say you have no connection to this case? In regards to that, I refuse to answer. What? It is yet to be proven in court that I was the conductor of the black market auction. Oh, have you already forgotten the events of this morning? I believe I had already proved it back then, did I not? Fuck you. I will not deny that I was bested by you. However, that was at the crime scene. Who knows if the results will be the same in court? An acquittal is still possible, you see. Until it's been proven in court, I am the conductor of the black market auctions. You can't prove that document was addressed to me. Your logic is twisted. That's not very nice, you know. My logic isn't twisted, is it? Courtney, don't you feel the same way? It was quite unlike you to allow former prosecutor Edgeworth's statement just now, you know. It saddens me, you see, that you would fail to uphold the law, as a judge should. Stop fucking bitching. You broke the law! In fact, I'm so upset by this, I may have no choice but to use my last resort, you know. Which is? It's as you say. Something that has not been proven in court does not merit any deliberation. I will have to overrule Mr. Edgeworth's claim, as I thought, until John has been rescued. You see, the truth at the scene and the truth in the courtroom are two very different things. So you're saying the truth can be distorted in court as long as it's for your sake? Yes! What a horrible thing to say! I'm not distorting the truth or anything like that, you know. If a not guilty verdict is handed down, then that becomes the truth. That's all it is, you see. It's useless. There's nothing we can do unless the missing evidence turns up. Meanwhile... Now then, Courtney! Why don't you deliver a not guilty verdict, and let's get this over with. After all, that evidence isn't gonna show up anytime soon, you know? Hey, Sebastian. I found my knife. Who raised an objection just now? Fucking beats the shit out of his dad. I hope. Perhaps. Never mind.